Johnny, firstly, your overriding thoughts of the game over the 90 minutes?
Really happy, to be honest with you. We said before the game in there with the lads that the first 3 or 4 games really are all about a process, working on fitness and working on the instructions that we want them to kind of implement throughout the season. So yeah, I've got no qualms at all. The application was there, the attitude was there, the work rate was certainly there, and the result's a result. I thought the first half we was very good, well worth the 2-0 scoreline in the lead. Second half we made wholesale changes. Again, no disrespect, but we need to look after lads and we need to give lads specific minutes at this time of the season. So the back 5 was 18-year-old keeper, 16-year-old left back, 2 18-year-old centre halves, and a 19-year-old right back. So we've still come away with a 2-2 draw. Not that it really matters, but them lads have got to take good credit from that, because we're playing against a Conference North side who are very good, and Adam's got a terrific side there. So yeah, overall really pleased, honestly. Like I said, the main thing for me was the application and the attitude and the work rate, and they've ticked all them boxes.
We spoke briefly at half time and we both said that they're going to have more of the ball. We've been 2 leagues higher, you've just got to contain them and catch them on the counter, which he did perfectly in that first half, with Max scoring 2 excellent goals. First one taking advantage of a missed pass maybe from their defender. He took advantage, Gamble took advantage and got the goal, and the second one was a great little curl into the bottom corner.
Yeah, I mean the first goal, I'll be honest with you, is everything that you'll see at our level, probably the league above as well. Brad's done brilliant to recognise that there's an opportunity to get on turn. His kicking was fantastic. He's put the right back in a position where he has to make a decision. Fortunately for us, he's made the wrong decision, and Max has done what Max has done all his career and finished with a plum. And the second goal was even more so pleasing because it's come from Harry Sheridan, who's been really positive. Something that we're trying to get installed in him and the other full-backs in them areas to drive when they're in possession of the football. And he's drove, I don't know, maybe 20-30 yards. Seen a little gap open up for Max with Max's clever movement, played it, and then, like I said, Max's second finish was absolutely brilliant. And I don't want to downplay, but it just doesn't surprise me with Max, because he's got them qualities, and that's what he'll bring to the table. If we can keep him fit, then we've got one of the best strikers in the league.
They spoke about youth in the team, the 18-year-old and the 16-year-old left back and keeper, arguably 2 of the best players on the pitch, especially the lad in goal who put in a fantastic shift today. Some great saves, especially in the first half.
Well, that's why we brought him to the football club, Tom, because he's a big talent. We've got to thank Byrne and Jono and everybody over at Ratcliffe for trusting us, to look after him, and we do believe he's going to go on to bigger and better things. But he needs a platform like we're going to give him, and I'm very confident that Brad will go from strength to strength throughout the season. And then, like I said, we've got an array of young talent. I'm probably, like a broken record. I've been saying the same thing over the last 2 years, with the youngsters that we've got. My only sort of demand this season of the younger players is that they take the responsibility and the ownership on and accountability on board, because they've had two seasons now at this level. They know what it's all about. So, internally we want to start delivering more of a consistent performance level, which we believe will get us the results we want to progress where we need to be, which is hopefully in the top 6 of this division.
Yes, he spoke about how good the first half was. Obviously, it's the very first game of pre-season, so you don't want to peak too early, so some might say. But what is your aim with the pre-season? What do you want to get out of the team?
I think it's exactly what I said before, Tom. It's all a process. We have a design that we've done for the 2 previous seasons that we've been here. We work hard for 6 sessions, then we have 4 games where we rotate minutes. We start with pretty much 45 minutes in each player for 2 games, then we build that up to 60, and then so forth to your 70s and your 90s. Like I said, honestly, and I genuinely mean it, results are immaterial. It's the patterns of play, our shape, our intensity to press off the ball, and their attitude and application to be able to switch between the 2 systems, which is what we want to do throughout the season. So it's a process, Tom. It's pure and simple. It's a process to be ready for the FA Cup game on the 5th of August to hopefully be in peak conditions to start the season positively.
Being straight back at it on Tuesday against Cheadle, Heath Noel. What are you looking to get out of that? Because obviously a team that are at a lower level,
Yeah, honestly, it'll be exactly the same again. Whether we play someone 2 leagues above us or a team 2 or 3 leagues below us, it doesn't matter. The principles stay the same. You know, I will know quickly on Tuesday probably more about the lads than I will know today, because you almost expect the lads to raise a performance level because you're playing against a team from the Conference North. When you play against a team that's a couple of leagues below, some players subconsciously, not purposely, kind of think that they're in for an easy ride and they don't have to quite hit the levels that they've hit the previous game, and that's not the message we want. It's not the message that you know we'll be accepting. The lads know that, they know what we want from them, and it'll be the same again on Tuesday. The application and the attitude and the intensity has to be there, and if it's not there, they'll quickly find themselves nowhere near the starting 11, and that's how it has to be. So your principles will remain the same, mate, throughout whole pre-season. Whoever we're playing, we demand specific things, and I'm quietly confident that the lads are going to deliver them, especially on Tuesday after this today.
In terms of your squad, are you looking to bring people in, or are you quite happy with what you've got?
No, we're always looking. I think any manager that says that is happy is probably telling you a little bit of a white lie, because you're always looking to add to what you've got. Listen, the group we've got is very good. It's very talented. You know, we put a lot of trust and a lot of faith in them, but we do think there's certain areas that we can strengthen, and it's something that we will 100% look to do. Competition is good. It's healthy. You know, I was a player myself. I know that if you're the only sort of like left back at the club, you can get a little bit complacent in what you're doing, because you pretty much expect to be playing week in, week out. We don't want that here. You know, we want people knowing that they're looking over the shoulders at, not just in the games, Tuesday, Thursday training, they have to be at it, because the lads will tell you, you can be absolutely outstanding for me on a Saturday, but then if you drop off on Tuesday and Thursday, then I'll usually make a decision, because I'm all about the moment and rhythm and routine, and yeah, it's something that we pretty much demand of them. So competition, yeah, I do think there'll be a couple of players coming in over the next week or two, definitely.
I know you're a very ambitious man, and you aim for the best now. Realistically, after last season, you're looking for an improvement on perhaps the playoffs, or even go on and win the league. I
believe that the group can achieve whatever the group wants to achieve. It's as simple as that. My ambition aligns with Jack and Gibbo and the clubs, and we want to be successful. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that we're going to win the league, because you know, that's not a fact. It's not, nothing's a given in football. I want to sit here and tell you that I believe that we can achieve big things here. You know, if we stick to what we're working on, what our values are, what our principles are, and we can find consistency, then I 1,000,000% believe that we can be in the top 6, top 5, should I say, and that's what our aim is. That's what aim of every single player in that dressing room should be.
So lads, after that first half performance, is that what you're drilling into them ahead of the next game? Just look what we can do when we fancy it.
Yeah, I'm like I said, I'm a broken record sometimes in there, and I keep saying to them, like, consistency is key. You know, the harder you work, the luckier you get. I don't care what anyone says. In every aspect of life, you work hard, you will eventually get your just rewards, and that's what the boys have to keep on doing. We have to find consistency, the quality that we've brought in. You know, Brad, Ali Brown, Will Hall. You know, one or two more. That's going to come through the door. Added to what we've already got is more than enough to be in and around the top 5. Listen, I know there's a lot of top clubs in this football league, you know, with way more resources than us, but you have to believe in your group, and I genuinely do believe in this group of players to go on and challenge, and that has to be the ambition. It's as simple as that.
Cheers, Dan.
Pleasure.